flicker in the digital glow, a pulse of light where ideas flow, scent rising crisp like morning dew, welcoming listeners to something new.
We're stepping into an era where machine learning and artificial intelligence are no longer reserved for massive tech firms or elite universities. Open source platforms like TensorFlow and Hugging Face are democratizing access, making AI tools practical for educators and students. Essentially, they're empowering anyone to integrate AI into learning environments. And I think the transformation has been, well, remarkable.
Right, Eric. It's like we went from teachers writing lesson plans on chalkboards to AI algorithms doing all the heavy lifting. Who needs chalk dust in their lungs anymore?
You jest, Liam, but it's a fair point. The accessibility of these frameworks means teachers can, say, craft intelligent tutoring systems or develop adaptive learning paths for students without needing a PhD in data science. And these systems aren't just theoretical, they're enhancing real-world learning outcomes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of these platforms like this Evelyn tutor, right? They've leveled up the entire process.
Exactly, Evelyn is quite innovative. Unlike traditional automated tutors or chatbots, it provides interactive quizzes, mind maps, even flashcards. The idea is, instead of just feeding answers, it engages students on multiple levels and adapts based on their needs. Personalized, impactful learning at its best.
And let's not forget, Evelyn's not one of those dry, robotic tutors. It's designed to be, what's the word? Oh, right, dynamic, adaptive even. Imagine a teacher that's got infinite patience and never runs out of flashcards. You'd never hear, "Liam, pay attention," ever again.
True. Personalization is key. Take intelligent tutoring systems. These are powered by the same principles. They analyze a student's progress in real time and adjust the lessons or problems on the fly. This has been shown to result in significantly better educational outcomes.
So basically, AI tells students, "Hey, we see you're struggling with algebra. Here's what you missed," instead of, "Well, better luck next semester." That's game-changing.
It is. The beauty here lies in the ability to cater to, let's say, a class of 30 with 30 individualized approaches, something no human teacher could achieve practically. These systems use the data to fill gaps and reinforce content where it's most needed, streamlining the learning process.
Yeah, and whoa, wait. Isn't this sounding a little like machines teaching machines? Are we next, Eric? AI controlling podcasts, maybe?
Not quite, Liam. For now, it's safe to say these tools work as assistants, complementing live educators rather than replacing them. The vision is very much a partnership, not a takeover.
Good, because I'm not ready for Robot Liam to take my job yet.
Well, until then, tools like Evelyn and these adaptive platforms are enabling collaboration and creativity in education in ways we've never seen before. It's an exciting frontier for sure. Building on these adaptive and personalized AI applications, let's shift to their tangible impact in robotics education. Researchers from USC and Cornell have developed an open-source learning module that lets students build their own robot companions from scratch. It's a hands-on initiative, blending AI, robotics, and engineering into an immersive learning experience.
Hold up, a robot companion? So, like, students are out here building their own R2-D2s during class? Where was this when I was in school?
I know, right? It's a far cry from dissecting frogs in biology, isn't it? These modules provide a foundation not only for understanding robotics and machine learning, but also for exploring broader concepts like human-AI interaction and ethics. Students actually gain practical skills while grappling with deeply relevant challenges in AI development.
Practical skills, sure. But have you ever tried putting together one of those robotic kits yourself?
Once, when I was much younger. Let's just say my robot didn't quite, well, survive its maiden voyage.
Ha, same. I tried once, and I ended up with a robot that could only spin in circles. And when I say spin, I mean it aggressively drove itself off the table. Zero survival instincts.
That's precisely the point, though. Experiential education makes room for trial, error, and innovation. Students learn by doing, iterating on designs, diagnosing problems, and applying their theoretical knowledge in a tangible way.
And also curse their robot companions for, being a little too independent. Sounds like a great combo of fun and frustration.
It does. But it also builds resilience and sparks curiosity. These projects are designed to be accessible with open-source documentation and inexpensive materials, so students from all backgrounds can participate and take charge of their own learning trajectories.
Yeah, it's like giving everyone the tools to become an Iron Man in training, minus the billionaire part, unfortunately.
Indeed, and it's leading to a generation that's not just consuming technology, but actively shaping it. These hands-on modules are transforming classrooms into innovation hubs. Speaking of students actively shaping technology, let's explore how platforms like Ripple are changing the educational landscape. What's fascinating about Ripple is how it combines crowdsourcing with machine learning to create a personalized learning experience. It moves beyond generic content, intelligently adapting to meet students exactly where they are in their learning journey.
So basically, it acts like that one overachiever in class who knows exactly what the test questions are, except they're sharing the answers with everyone, not hoarding them.
In a sense, yes, but more importantly, it factors in individual knowledge gaps, offering tailored content and feedback. Students aren't just getting the right answer, they're guided through the reasoning process. It's a learning loop of improvement.
Which, let's be real, would have been a game changer back in my school days. Instead of sitting there pretending I understood trigonometry, I could have had something actually notice my blank stare and go, "Hey, Liam, here's what you're missing."
And it's more than just student convenience. These platforms are critical for fostering inclusivity in education. By tailoring the experience, learners from diverse backgrounds or with varying abilities get a fair shot at mastering the curriculum. It's leveling the playing field in unprecedented ways.
Right, and when you think about it, it's breaking down those big systemic barriers. No more of that one-size-fits-all classroom model that caters to, well, no one.
Exactly. Plus, the ability to scale this personalization means it's accessible for classrooms with limited resources. Ripple's use of crowdsourced content lets students actually contribute to the system, creating a community-driven learning ecosystem.
Wait, students contributing content? So effectively, the students are kind of teaching each other?
That's part of it, yes. It's peer-to-peer learning taken to the next level. Ripple even recommends study sessions with peers based on shared knowledge affinities and preferences, making it possible to find collaborative learning partners in real time.
Okay, I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. So instead of randomly teaming up with the person who likes to doodle during class, cough, not pointing fingers, it matches you with someone who might actually help you learn?
Precisely, and this collaborative and adaptive approach encourages a stronger sense of agency among students. They're not just passive recipients of knowledge, but active participants shaping their own educational paths.
Man, if only this stuff existed back when I was in school. My notes would have been, well, existent.
You and me both, Liam. All in all, platforms like Ripple and others we've discussed are crafting a new paradigm, one where education is tailored, equitable, and dynamic. It's an inspiring direction for the future.
For sure, even if it means robots and AI are outpacing humans at, everything. But hey, adapt or get left behind, right?
Perhaps that's the larger lesson here, embracing change and leveraging it to better ourselves and our communities. And on that note, I think we've covered quite a bit today.
We have. So, listeners, whether you're building robots, battling algebra, or just dreaming of a world without chalkboards, thanks for joining us. Catch you next time.
Indeed, until next time, keep learning and stay curious.
Circuits hum a soft goodbye, beats descending like stars in the sky. Gentle tones signal it's time to part, a loop of tech for a brand